Hey, what's up, guys? It's your girl, Corvus here. I was just checking my phone real quick, and
she was being a bad host.
Yeah. But, you know, it's fun. Maybe not for you guys.
Until your best friend smacks you on the knee for not paying attention.
By the way, guys, this is my friend Saphira. She is going to be kind of just like hanging out while I play, making comments.
Making sure she's actually paying attention.
It's not my fault. Not really, anyways.
Oh.
So, as you probably saw, we are playing Game of Thrones. What's this? What's it?
Why not?
Nah. I think I'm good. Okay. Select. Can I just pick any chapter I want?
Start at the beginning. Naughty.
But
no.
It would be funny. I don't wanna.
Terrible influence.
It's not like they're any better.
Terrible influence. Just for that, I'm stealing a pillow.
Why would you steal a pillow?
Because my back is hurting. Why else?
There's blankets right there that you can be using. Don't look at me. Look at me in that tone of voice. This game series adapts to the choices I make. For thousands of years, House Forrester have been loyal. What the heck are bannermen? Hangs in the balance. I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm just kind of skimming through this.
Hey, look, it's a tree. And that's a banner.
Oh, of course.
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
Or don't be like allowed to pick our own characters. Like, is that a thing in this game?
How am I supposed to know?
Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
We'll find out. I don't want to pick it up.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it.
Ew.
Proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You? You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
Wrong button.
You'll see.
Of course, your lordship. After you take your rightful place on the Iron Throne.
I had a hand in it, you know.
Hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too. No one never lets the truth stand in the way of a good story.
You captured the Kingslayer.
Aye. Well, I don't have to.
This is weird. I don't know what's happening in this game.
Took him down.
Then again, it just barely started,
What did
so...
I tell you?
I brought him to his
Uh-oh.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story. This grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries.
What does he mean by he'll remember it? Did
His
you see
honor
that?
is beyond reproach. House
I don't
Tully is
know.
forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield.
No wine for you. You don't get any.
Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate. To Rob Stark, the King in the North!
The King
in the North! Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard! The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters!
Iron from ice!
I guess that was the right choice, because, they all shouted it.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
With me, my lord?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You served me well. There must be something you want. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
There's a lot of options in this game.
Bloody hell.
Squire, fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Can I get up to you?
Yeah, no problem.
I have been a squire longer than you.
So?
I outright...
I just said no problem. Like, dude, I already said I was going to do it. Why you gotta get sassy? Like, what?
Wine,
What a jerk.
armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norrin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, boy. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it?
That language is not appropriate.
See, that's where you're lucky.
I do not
Low
approve.
expectations.
So that guy is wearing like Link clothes.
Shit, shovel and slop. Well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest
This is
honor in the Seven Kingdoms.
Yeah.
Fairly accurate for the
I
TV
suppose
show.
this beats pig farming.
Don't get angry with me. We're no different, you and I.
Aye, but I'm not the son of a pig farmer. My father had dignity.
What a jerk.
All I'm
I'd
saying
spill the
is,
wine on top of his
at this
head.
rate will never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the
Ha!
low.
But I
All I
got
know
ranked
would
up
be
higher than
squires
you,
for
you
life.
punk.
Pulling wine around a fucking wedding.
Give it time. You'll get there.
More easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
Well, it's right over there.
He's such a whiny little punk.
Take your time. You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood. Fucking phrase. Nice night for a wedding. Not often he
What
finds
is
a
he
willing husband for
thinking?
one of his daughters. Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong?
Just take the bottle of wine.
What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd.
Nothing. I'm fine.
I'm so glad to hear it. Now take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
We have to warn the others.
Good luck.
That was worth it.
Ready, boys! Whoa! Shoot that one! What? Look out!
Go! Go! Oh my gosh, it's gonna crush me. It's gonna crush me. It's gonna crush me. It's gonna crush me! I love how it doesn't explain any of these commands. I am freaking ninjaing this.
This is Sparta!
I'm dying! I'm dying! I'm dead. Stop calling him!
Good fucking riddance.
Got it. Did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
The Freys. They slaughtered him, my lord.
Where's my squire? You didn't leave him, did you? What happened to him?
I didn't leave him. But I couldn't save him.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Come on. Pick up the stupid swords, you...
Walter, you fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Seven hells.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Oh, gross. This is really tense, guys.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
I will do as you command, my lord.
You have served me well. I know I can count on you. Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those foresters.
Go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters!
He just sacrificed his sword. Or hand. You need to run.
Idiot.
Go!
Idiot.
I have a feeling that some of those choices I made are gonna come back and bite me in the butt. Copyright strike. I can see it coming. Because of this show. Because this is so popular, I'm gonna get copyright strike for playing this. Especially for streaming it.
I don't think you would.
Someone's gonna flag it and they're gonna be like, nope, you can't play this. Screw that noise.
I don't think they would.
I think,
It's a video game.
and I said right in the title too, video game. Game of Thrones video game. I'm gonna probably read the comments later, and this probably will be comments, but much later. They're like, you shouldn't have done that. You should have just done this instead. I'm just gonna go like, fight me. Episode 1.
Iron from ice.
Interesting.
Remember that phrase?
Yeah, I know. We toasted to it. I wonder how long this guy's been walking. And where did he get the sheath?
That wasn't a sheath.
Or something to cover it onto, or strap it to his back. I can barely look around.
Maybe stop walking and look around?
What is that? Is he heading towards that? Why would he head towards that?
Might be food.
Like, you're an idiot. If you walk towards that. What's going on right here? It's like blocking the path.
Might just be that you have to head towards it.
This is very suspicious. Are there like bandits or thieves or something going on?
That's
right
father's
here?
car.
Oh great, he's probably dead. Wonderful.
10 to 1 it's his uncle that's dead.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Winter may be coming, but at least still have his bacon.
They're killing my bacon. Are we don't have to fight these guys? I feel like we're gonna have to fight these guys.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father,
I said move on. I recognize you. You're a forester squire. Former Stark bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead. Where'd you get that sword? Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
Ah,
I killed a man for it.
Did you? Now why don't I believe you?
Oh no,
That
because he did.
sword's too big for you, boy. You can barely pick it up.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
No.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Come get it, you bastard.
That's not what that said.
Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic.
Are we seriously done? Oh my
You're
god.
a pig farmer, aren't you?
He really did kill someone for the sword. Keep tapping! Square, square, square!
Mercy! Please! I beg of you! I have a family! They'll never survive without me! I have no quarrel with you! I was only following orders. No,
Yeah.
please!
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Coward. Also, just for the explanation, guys, the reason I killed him was because he's pretty much dying because of these guys.
You survived.
Sweet revenge.
Your sister.
They took my sister?
She hid.
Oh.
Wait, he has a sister?
I guess.
I tried to stop them.
Aww.
At least close his eyes. Goodness gracious, dude.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Don't swear revenge, you fool. Wah, 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 wah. Anyways.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Garrett!
I was too late. You were already dead.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly!
That would have been a perfect time just to whisper.
Be the
Two
by
Whitehill
the way.
soldiers and a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the
Thought his
Starks
sister
in
hid.
power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable.
Yeah.
My condolences.
He,
Thank you, Maester.
father clearly said that she hid.
Mm-hmm.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way. We can't very well let the Whitehills walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Oh, we get...
Oh.
Oh!
Oh my gosh. Ew.
Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Oh my gosh.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son
Because
through
I'm
such
sick.
a despicable act of treachery
She
and
just
betrayal.
put live maggots into his...
Greater houses than ours are fallen
Oh,
in times
gosh.
such as this.
Oh
The late Lord
god, I
Forrester
think
was a
I'm...
good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man,
Go
but
to
he
the
would have made a good
bathroom.
lord.
Well, what do we do now?
The future
I'm okay,
of this house is in
I'm
Lord
exaggerating a
Ethan's
little bit,
hands
but...
now.
My
Whatever
stomach
you
is
do,
empty right now, so
all together
there's nothing to...
unprepared lead.
That's so gross.
Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you?
Oh, we don't see stuff again.
Close your eyes,
I
close your eyes.
understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
That's not how it happened. Roderick had already fallen.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
He's walking way too
Go
well
on.
for...
Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
But, ew. Oh, look at the chair. Look at the chair. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, look out the window.
The Ironwood Grove.
What else can I look at? Can I look at this? I can. Look at the shield.
An Ironwood shield.
The strongest wood in the known world.
Yeah. Saved up my hide multiple times.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tengrin. Look, I'll show you.
Is there anything else I can look at? I don't want to... Can I pick these up? Without getting in trouble. Ew! I don't touch it.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
Okay.
Ew! Can I pick this up? Is he not gonna get mad for me for taking it?
Apparently not.
Cool.
This might help.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although, given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
I wonder what she's sorrowful.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He loved his family, my lady. He was very proud of Roderick.
Yet he was unable to save him.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything...
Robb Stark named him to lead the van for the march on Casterly Rock.
A fitting tribute, no doubt. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember.
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say. You have the Forrester's sword.
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much, I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing?
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
Yeah?
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the
you've
same,
got a choice.
as any man would.
Oh shoot! I
It's
didn't
just
get to
the
it in
excuse
time.
Ramsay Snow
Dang
would
it!
need to put us to the torch.
I got
and
so
kill us all.
distracted. Do I sit on the stairs or do you
I'm
want
afraid
to
it's
up here
a
on the
risk
bed?
we cannot take.
Should the bed got hold
Which is
over
why
you?
you cannot
Should.
stay.
Cannot stay.
What if it
Duncan.
breaks? Well, then we'll all go down onto my bed. Which will hold all
Where would
three.
you have to all go? The one place that's safe, beyond the reach of the Boltons.
Probably.
You're
That'd be great
sending
fun
him
to
the
find out,
wall.
though.
The boy's done nothing wrong. Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
Uncle, my place is here. Who would defend the house?
Uh-huh.
You said we
Very.
need men who can
Very,
fight.
very. Can you scoot
There'd
over
be
just a little bit
nothing we
more,
could do
please?
to protect you.
Never.
To stay
There's
would bring
just
destruction
so much
upon
space
us
up
all.
there on this bed.
I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult.
I just
to
realized
understand,
something.
but you
You've got
must
another
think of
choice.
the house.
I'll do what's asked of me.
I know it doesn't.
I
seem
wasn't
fair,
reading.
but it is what's best.
But, what I was going to say is,
That settles it then.
with her up here on the bed, she's not able to hear this. And
You
we're
can have
streaming
my
right
horse,
now, so
and I'll see you have plenty
so
of
people will
food.
hear her
We
speak
haven't much
too.
time.
So I don't know
The
if we
White Scouts
should
will come
get to a
looking
save
for
point
you.
and just stop the stream.
Do you really want to continue playing this game?
I'm okay with this game. This game's kind of fun. When I'm, paying attention to the choices I can make.
Word up
Which you
to
haven't
me.
been.
I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's
When the
heart
knock
given a
was,
chance.
since the
would.
knock.
And God's willing,
So I've been
someday
paying
I
attention for
will.
the most part up until now.
I have House Forrester to consider first.
Except for at the very beginning.
I know you want
Yeah.
to stay, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house.
Too bad we
ahead of
couldn't
your
put subtitles on.
own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war,
I'll do what's best.
which often isn't
Just
what's
kidding.
easiest, but necessary
Don't
nonetheless.
kill his uncle.
Well, he might as well, considering everyone else is dead.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
Oh, here we go. Finally.
What?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
I'm surprised he remembered that.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most
Yeah.
don't even know
I
it
don't know what
exists.
that is,
They
though.
think it's just a
What
myth
is
made
that?
up by wildlings and fools. And
Wait,
it's better
have
kept
any of
that way.
us
I assume
actually
you
seen
kept
this
your
show?
word.
I watched one episode of it. It's
You
also a
haven't
series
told
of
anyone
books.
else, have you?
Started as a series of books.
This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you.
I literally didn't tell
From this day
anybody about
forward,
this.
This will be our secret.
By the way, what's
Soon,
your rapper say?
I may need your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the
Keep
North
life
Grove
moving
may
forward,
very
looking
well be
backward is
vital to
only
the
for
future
time
of this
travelers.
house.
Hey guys, I want to be a
Don't
time
breathe a
traveler.
word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
You're so loud.
I can be louder. Want me to be louder?
I am.
Oh, do I get to ride a horse now? Let's go.
Remember,
Let's
you
go.
represent House
Rip.
Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
He had the face of, I'd rather you make me proud. He kind of like puppy pouted at me. It was beautiful. I could have sworn he died.
He's a little punk
Garrett,
butt baby witch. I didn't say it.
You almost dead.
I didn't though.
Be safe.
So it don't count.
Always.
Never.
As the scratches on my face and the maggots in my leg.
You had to remind me of
I
that.
did. You don't want to know. It was really
You
gross.
really don't.
It was really gross. It was super gross.
Suffice to say, that's not just a
A thing.
phrase.
Ethan?
I seriously, I thought.
Wait, what's going on now? Am I playing as Ethan?
I couldn't find him. Could you?
That's because I'm hiding behind the tree.
He hides too well. And if he was smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore.
Very
Maybe
pointed
something happened
shouting.
to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
You found me! Well done, Ryan. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
I don't like it
He was
either.
worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
That
I'm
look
right
on his
here.
face though said
And I
quite
promise
clearly,
I'm not going anywhere.
I'm a little craphead and
I wish Mira was here.
I'm not play pranks on
Asher.
you.
And Roderick.
It
I do
was
too.
like,
But
okay,
Mira's in King's
that's
Landing, and
Won't you
wonderful.
come home?
I don't want to come
want
home.
her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise.
We're all
you.
going to heaven.
I don't want Garrett to die either.
They're all going to
Hey,
hell.
hey, guys, did you see that from the back? He looks like Hiccup.
I'll miss
You're
Garrett.
Hiccup.
He was nice.
He won't get hurt.
He got hurt by those Whitehill men. No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking.
He murdered
They said someone would
somebody.
come here looking for revenge.
Technically, 2 people.
Everyone's worried about you. But
Remember?
That first
I know
person
you're
though was coming at him with a
Said they're
sword.
worried about me.
That one was self-defense.
Sir Royland for
The
one.
other one, he
says
he
you
was
can't
in a
fight
fit of
very
rage and just killed him.
You.
Here's your milkshake.
You.
I did.
Sir
He said,
Royland
please
forgets
have
himself.
mercy,
I
don't
don't
kill
care
me.
what
And
he
he said,
says.
nope,
I
screw
can
you.
protect you.
Die.
Yeah,
Where's milkshake?
it was either kill him or have mercy on him. I'm like,
Ethan,
kill.
you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield
I
a
did
sword.
that button so quick.
Like a man. He took Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight.
It
Properly, I
was
mean.
beautiful.
A lord should
People,
know how to fight.
If you're listening, Corvus might be a little bit of a psycho.
Do you remember when
Just
we
a little.
There's no little about it. I am. I
But it's
psycho.
okay, because she's dead.
We'd all be out
Apparently.
there for hours.
Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
Don't
It's so
say
much
anything.
fun.
No
And-
spoilers are given.
And everything changed.
Oh.
Roderick became
Oh,
so
I just
serious,
realized what
the
you...
Lord
Okay.
in training. We never
Serious?
smiled anymore.
Yeah, it just went
Asher,
whoop.
Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you.
No, I'm just surrounded
Like
by
you the way you
giants.
are. I know
Someone
a
told
lord
Mary
has
you
many
called her a giant.
responsibilities.
Mary is
You don't
not
want to feel
here.
like one. It's for you to
Mary
decide for
is
yourself.
here.
I want to get angry, but I may have
My head
to.
itches.
Father did
Congratulations.
sometimes.
But you're nice. Everybody says that about you.
But you're
Rah,
not.
rah, rah.
Since-
Don't. You
What did I do?
just get.
No, I
Oh
didn't.
my goodness, Gracie! Why
Press
would
circle.
you do that?
For the new lord.
Don't
do
touch
anything you
the
want.
controller.
I suppose.
Don't touch your
Everyone will have
controller
to do as
either.
you
You're
say.
gonna end up like switching the
I don't
screen
have to
and
listen
it's
to
Only if I
like.
press that one.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
As many as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course.
Game of
Why
Thrones.
Oh my god, why? Right?
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the
Yes.
Great Hall at once.
She seems to like killing people for
I-
no reason.
It's either
Other than
I
they looked at her wrong.
I either kill people in video games or I do it in real life. I'd prefer the video games, thank you. It's less likely for me to go to jail.
What's the matter?
Lord
It's
Whitehall
less
has arrived,
likely.
unannounced and certainly unexpected.
Not most likely.
From demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's
We
your
really
decision.
must
You are the
go.
Lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
I'm not laughing because at the end of this game I'm gonna get everybody murdered.
That's pretty much what happens in the TV show. Everyone just dies. To my knowledge.
Something just dinged at me. Yep, that's you. What?
They showed up unannounced.
Lord Whitehill is in a lab.
Oh,
It's
no,
me.
Explain to Lord Ethan.
Because she messaged me.
Got it. I told you.
Lord Whitehill
No,
knows
she
Garrett
messaged
is
me and
squatting in his
it
house.
set my
Or was, I
notifications
suppose.
like high alert.
It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive. And firm.
Yes, and I will
Now
look.
do it again with
This is weird. I don't
Let's not
like
do
it.
something rash.
What should I say to him?
Tell him.
This is weird. I don't like it.
Now is not the
Daniel.
time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5
They-
times as many
they
men
swear like
and
pirates.
the backing of House Bolton.
All the more
Fantastic.
reason to stand up
Keep
for
it away from
ourselves.
me.
Only cowards and dead.
It might be contagious.
It might be contagious. Oh my goodness. Their lord is shorter than the
Lord
kid.
Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother.
What?
Isn't he standing on stairs?
Guys,
The late
guys,
Lord
there's someone
Forrester
viewing.
was no
What?
friend to me in my house.
Hi,
Thank you,
person.
Lord Whitehill.
Oh, stalker status.
We are streaming.
Talk with us. Comment on us.
Get into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life.
My father died a hero.
Let us know if you like
fighting
the
for
show.
North against traitors,
Are
oathbreakers.
not.
Aye.
I'm.
And look where that got him.
I might just play. Oh,
No
they
bread and
left.
salt.
They're gone.
You made them
What
leave.
kind of fucking house receives a lord with
See,
no fucking
see,
bread
this is
and
what
salt?
happens.
You bloody amateur. No
You know-
courtesies. I should have expected as
Oh,
much.
there.
Calm yourself, old man.
Oh my gosh! I wasn't expecting him to say old man.
You Forresters have
I was hoping
shit
he
on
would
us
just
for
be calm
generations.
yourself. You're getting
Well,
out of hand.
scots
But
are
no,
longer
calm
around
yourself,
to have
old
your
man.
back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man
Lies.
attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason. You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
He was defending his family as any man would. But your men murdered them all.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their time. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
She's
Lady
like,
Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all.
what absolute
This
garbage.
is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
I've heard enough, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
I should have said it's
That
over.
lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice.
Except he's more
Then
nasty.
we'll see whose
Did someone
word
just knock
is
on the door?
law.
Yes.
Do as you like, Lord Whitehill.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him
That's
like
a
a
muscle
true lord.
spasm.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
I don't.
Not with me.
We have some in one of the drawers. I don't remember which drawer we have.
No, we only have the headache relief.
Oh, then I have no idea where any Tylenol are. I'd ask Grumpy.
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favour. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should
Nanny. Why you pout? Why you pout? Woman. Oh my goodness, what?
Hey, you're a woman. Finally.
Alright, first to play as what's his face, and then Ethan, and now her.
Ethan made this for me.
Well, can I save right here? I doubt it. See? I have to wait until I can save. Gish.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Look, it's another coin. Will you please?
No, it's a brooch.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady
What are we
Elena.
going through memories for? Like, honestly. Apparently we're supposed to read it.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come,
Mama.
although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances.
I don't know what I'm
I
doing.
miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Jump scare. Okay. Now that I'm moving around, I should be able to save, right? Alright. Ah!
It's possible you need to go to like main menu or something to it.
If I go to main menu, I'm pretty sure it's gonna close me out of the game entirely. See? See?
Settings? I don't know.
I guess I'm supposed to finish looking around.
Wonders Made by Man by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
She looks like she's made out of bumpy clay.
I hope to see them all someday.
Oh, look, a window. Let's take a bath.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's
Shot with an arrow
today.
right through between the eyes.
That'd be handy. Let's shut her up at least. She looks kind of like a wannabe Morgana.
She looks almost Asian
It
right
troubles
there.
me to even ask this
Did anyone
of
else
you,
notice that?
But you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally. Especially now when
It's
your
the
family
animation
so
of the game.
desperately needs her help.
Big old tires. As emailed you. Sorry, a notification popped up on your computer. It said big old tires.
Oh, okay.
Is there anything else in this?
I don't know,
Jeez.
but there was a knock on the door.
Oh. I don't want to answer it. You can keep
One
knocking.
moment.
It's a boogeyman.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
It's a poor little kid.
No, it's fine. Come in.
He's so cute. What is he doing?
Begging your pardon, milady, but are you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of
What
course,
is he
milady.
putting into?
You've always been kind to me.
Oh,
Please
that
hurry
would
if you can.
explain
Lady
why
Marjorie
he's
will
so
be
dirty.
Of course, milady.
Why doesn't he just?
You work for Lady Marjorie?
Crap ton of dust.
It'd be worth it.
Maybe not. But it seems like you do.
It's widely known that I work for Lady Marjorie.
I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but...
Why are you telling me this?
That eye roll was
arguing about House
fantastic.
Forrester and...
House Forrester?
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy.
Face
Not
though.
in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
Especially considering you blend in with the ground. How filthy you are. You need a bath, kid.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come.
She has like this
There's something we
tattoo
must
thing
discuss.
going down her chest. Did anyone else see that? It's like very subtle, but like it still stands out to me. It's weird.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own.
It's
what
like
you've suffered is beyond imagining.
You're very kind.
I keep wanting to hit the,
Of course,
my
Lord,
arrow
but
keys
you must
instead of
not
the
despair.
other
We
thing.
will get through this together.
It's just the CG.
You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from
You
the
hear
north
here
whose
first,
family
fans.
fought for Robb Stark.
Fan service.
It raises questions at a time I can least afford.
That was beautiful.
Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She
Knights are
mentioned the
suspicious.
northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
Are
She
you a
was very
traitor?
pleased with herself.
How did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless, she demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for
Hey,
us
look,
now,
it's
and I
Mary.
promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Can
See if
can
the
this be
Queen
over
Regent
now?
is
I'm
ready
so
to
tired of
receive
this and I'm
us.
hungry. I want food. But this game, I haven't been able to save since that first time I saved. So long ago.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Why are you playing with the box cutter?
Good luck.
Why not?
Jen, she's over here playing with a box cutter that I use for work. You're dulling my box cutter.
It was underneath the PS4.
Yeah, I know.
Plastic isn't gonna dull it.
You're playing with my box cutter. I'm gonna beat you,
You can
up.
do this.
No, you won't. You love me.
You're right. I will just revoke your candy privileges.
Rude. Can you say?
No. What makes you think I can save at such a critical moment? Oh my gosh, it's this
Lady
tall
Marjorie.
dwarf.
Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily.
Clearly her loyalty
dang.
was quite a lot.
If she has
And
any
then
loyalty
die.
at all, is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
I just cut him
It
off.
would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house.
He's over there
I imagine
playing with
you'd
his
do
cup.
almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
She's
What
not
would
making
you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists.
She's gonna
looking
make
to
me
reinvent
kill her,
themselves,
my friend.
pretending to
You
be something
witch.
they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
I hope she isn't going to be angry because she told me to tell her what she wanted to hear.
The most
And that's what she wanted to
dangerous
hear.
handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
I just got death glared.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport.
He is like...
Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton.
He is
We only
so
spoke briefly,
super
but your father
short.
struck me as an honorable man.
There's more. Midget.
You
Whatever
have
the
my
bloody
condolences for his
term is
loss.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly
I keep
took
cutting him
courage.
off. I'm not sorry.
To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to
And of
hear.
course we have our
Poor Lady
sister over here
Marjorie
who's
was humiliated, although Cersei
typing
seemed
a
quite
book.
pleased.
She's not really,
It
but
was quite the first impression.
No, this is a letter.
I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
To an Iranian pen pal.
No doubt Lady Marjorie will forgive you. Eventually.
She's
My
never done
sister
forgive.
and
She sounded like
have
stabbing
our
me in the back. I could just see it
She
happening.
takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take
Not
mine
you.
in forcing them.
Oh, that's right. She can't hear what's going on. She has no idea what's
She
happening.
threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the master of coin who decides.
What's happening in this game?
The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
So she just talked to, what is it?
I
A
suppose
queen,
the crown
I guess?
could be persuaded to secure ironwood
But,
from House Forrester.
but the person she's serving was a handmaid to.
And
She upset that person.
Although what would be
To appease
amusing
the
for me
queen-like
might
person,
prove
and it's just
rather
like
dangerous for you and your house.
he said that she will
willing to
forgive her eventually. And I'm like,
It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it.
she's mine now.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I can't hear that.
Just be careful. This is not.
Yes, and we have mics plugged in
King's
because we're
Landing can be a
streaming.
nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
So she.
No one said no problem. I thought you had gone back out to your house, so I got up to let Ned put out.
Well, I
and
needed...
Mac is sitting at the bottom of the stairs.
I desperately needed people, but I didn't want TV. I'm wondering if it's gonna force you to finish the
Mira,
episode
I
before
was
it lets you
worried.
save.
That would be horrible.
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It went well.
Really? That's a relief. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on
That
the seating
is
arrangements
so
for the wedding.
long to be off.
Of course,
What are
you
you?
and I
Are you taking a
seated
vacation?
Way at the back, here with the
Oh,
fourth cousins
gotcha.
and the ninth-born sons.
My book is available to the public.
Sir Jamie,
As of today.
I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah, what?
In the mail.
It's
Of
true.
course. But it's available
And
electronically
over
today.
in Martell, the Red Viper.
That's something I wanted to talk to you
I'm
about.
told he has a paramour,
Will you
which I
get
doubt
more
is
than
Dornish
one copy?
wife.
Yes, I
You'll
get
get us
25
in trouble.
total.
We're just having some fun.
What I would like you to do with most of
Perhaps your husbands.
publishers.
Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine
I
what
have
that
to
would be
check my
like.
contract and see if I can do that.
Would you
Because
marry
if
Joffrey
I can't
if it
do
meant
that
you'd
and I
become
do
queen?
that, I could end up in very
He does have a
big legal
certain
trouble.
look about him. And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I'd marry anyone if it helped my
Because if they
family.
have an exclusive
Right.
legal contract,
Of course.
and I send it to
Well,
another
I would
publisher and
marry
the
him.
publisher buys it,
Imagine the power you would have
I'm in
as
deep,
Queen
deep
of the
doo-doo.
Seven Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
That is not the intent. The
Let's see, who else should we marry off?
Sell that book to
Brienne of
publishers.
Tarth and Tyrion
That book
Lannister.
is published,
What a perfect match!
self-published.
Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
To say, you will look for a publisher who will publish
Well?
books without charging me
Sarah?
I told her to stop, my lady.
so that I can be under contract.
the problem with that is
This
that
is not a
Thorin
game.
owns the rights
It's
to
a
my
battle
book for the
plan.
next
Allies and enemies can be
3
made
years.
with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes.
Yes, you do have to look at your
There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am Queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Is that what you need to talk to me then?
Do you agree?
Then we'll talk tomorrow.
It doesn't matter what you feel. It only matters what you say.
You learn very quickly. You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to
I
your
hope this
family.
chapter is almost over.
I do appreciate your willingness
Because this
to
is
appease
ridiculous.
her,
I
as
want this
difficult as
to
it may
end.
have
I don't
been.
want to stream anymore.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
She wants to lose all her progress.
All my progress.
Well, all your unthink. You have a choice.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Dad.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
Hi, Mac.
It's about my family.
Hi, baby.
I trust her.
Ooh. These stairs are too steep
Go
for you,
on.
baby boy.
Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like
One or
it.
the other.
Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa. I will forever be in your debt. My family will forever be in your debt.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Did one of you three turn the fan on in the living rooms today?
Only because it was hot earlier today.
When the wind kicked up hard, it felt like there was a breeze. It was cold.
Sorry. Sorry, I didn't turn it off. But earlier today it was hot, and then the wind kicked in. Nice. Oh look, I'm back to being this guy again. Can I save now?
7 elves.
Well, it's in a cutscene, so it's not done. Let me save in cutscene.
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Gross!
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here.
I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the warden of the
Oh, that guy's getting suspicious.
He does now.
Stay here for a while.
How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen. There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
Should have stayed still.
Oh look, the fear came back. Oh, but I'm not dead.
Hey.
Please let it be over.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain
Right? No
of your
kidding.
leadership.
This is so long. Why is this chapter so long?
Love you
But
guys.
300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you.
Except you're not, because you're still...
You're hard to talk.
I've been signed
You
off
founded
for a
our
while.
house. And your
So,
grandfather,
they pretty much been
Lord
hearing you
Thorin
from
the Bold,
my mic.
who seized back the river valley from the
Because you
White
forgot to turn your mic
They
on.
call my father.
No, I had it on. Since
Lord
when I was
Gregor the
eating
Good.
chocolate bar, I turned it off so I wouldn't be chewing in their ears.
I have no qualms.
He was fair and wise and courageous in battle.
I want to be like that, like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone. It took years, if not decades, to earn. These were your
I'm alright
father's
with playing
people to
it.
lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this
Right?
responsibility alone.
After one episode.
He and every
Oh, we already
Forester
went
Lord
through one
before him
episode.
chose
We're on
one
the
man
second
whom they
episode
trusted
already.
above all others. The Lord Sentinel.
Yes, I'm pretty sure we're on the second
Forester
episode.
traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
After Lord Forrester died.
Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Lord Ethan. Missed.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief.
Just get
Eric
slapped beside
was
the
supposed
head,
to be
kid.
guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it? Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's
What are you
yours
doing,
by right.
lady?
I've a family to feed, and not 2
No.
coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy, go! Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. We are in this together. You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
We can send him to the wall.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers, thief!
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It'll be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me. Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed. Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
He still serves House Forrester and deserves our protection.
He's a rat in our grain stores.
My lord, we must speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never
No.
forget my debt to you and to this house.
But no.
Andy. Will you let me save now? Please
That was
stop with the
certainly
cutscenes.
unpleasant, but a
For
lord must
everything
mete out punishment
good
when
and
it's
holy.
due.
Ghoul
Not
and
just yourself,
holy.
of course.
Everything cool and holy.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here. The bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice as Sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Not him. Oh man, this is gonna be difficult. Can I save now? Settings.
Wait, go back to settings? Gameplay? Oh. Maybe controls?
No, guys. I'm in the stream here. The game is just gonna keep playing. So maybe I'll play some more later. Maybe I won't. But I'm starving, so I'm leaving.
Peace, y'all.
So bye bye. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. All that good jazz. I know I just took a selfie, but
I meant a screenshot. Take a selfie. Take a selfie.
I'll catch you guys all in the next video.
I'm just gonna take another selfie.